All right, Coach. Coming off a comeback win here, if you could just give us an opening statement, and then we'll turn over some questions.
Opening statement, is that what you said?
Yes, please.
Yeah, great comeback. That's the opening statement. These guys keep doing it. So happy to be along for the ride.
We'll turn to the room first before we go online.
Coach, an impressive start by Braylon Owens, career high 11 Ks. Can you just talk about him a little bit?
Yeah, he was good. You kind of tell in the first inning he had some pretty good stuff, and he mixed in mostly the harder breaker, but he mixed in some changeups too and that softer breaker. But it was mostly the hard stuff today, just kind of power pitched, and he was good. We didn't play as clean a baseball as we're capable of playing, but Braylon's stuff was really good, and Hickson's stuff was really good. So it was a little bit of a pitcher's duel for most of the game.
You mentioned in the past that when you get down early, you have a little bit of trouble getting on the guys because you're just so close to them. What was the message in the dugout today when you were down in the eighth inning?
Yeah, I didn't get on him. I thought Hickson's. We knew Hickson's good. We missed him last week when they came to play us, but his 3 starts prior to that, he goes 8 innings, and 9 innings. So we knew he was good. We were hoping to maybe get on him a little bit, and we didn't do much with him until the 7th or 8th, whatever that was. So yeah, I didn't get on the guys. I just said, hey, the only thing I see is we need to swing earlier in the count. He was ahead of us the entire day from the 2nd inning to the 7th. We were hitting behind in the count. So when I got them together, I just said, guys, the only thing I see is we need to be ready to swing the bat from the first pitch. We're just being a little passive early.
JT, a little bit of a slow start. What was your reaction like when you had that go-ahead double night?
I was just happy for the guys. Since I've been here, we've had a little trouble in the conference tournament, and I think that was on a couple of our minds that's been here for the past 2 years. So just to come through with that and break through with the lead, I knew with Rob on the mound we were going to lock it down. So just happy for the whole team.
Did playing Rice 4 times in a row in this short amount of time pose a specific type of challenge for y'all, or was it just another game?
I think we just tried to look at it as another game. They're a good team. This whole conference is good. There's no easy game or easy opponent. So we just had to look at it as another game. Take our normal preparation.
Coach, you got the elusive first victory. Now you're on the Tulane. Can you tell us a little bit about that matchup coming up?
Yeah, they're tough. They didn't throw Flata. They threw Lombardi, who's usually in their bullpen. He pitched really well. So I don't think they'll have Lombardi, but I'm assuming they'll go Flata, their normal Friday night guy. But we'll see. We'll get ready for them. They beat us once this year, so they're a very capable team. Some good hitters in the lineup and some big arms. So we'll prepare. We'll celebrate this a little bit. I think the guys will go out tonight and have a team dinner, and coaches will get to work. But and then the guys will prepare tomorrow.
Just one from me, Jared Morris, D1 Baseball. Can you just expand on your team to resolving their ability to come back after what largely being held down for?
Yeah, they're making a habit of it. It doesn't, and I don't take it for granted. I don't mean it that way at all, because when you fall behind a Hickson, I wasn't sure we were going to win this game. So that's not what I'm saying, but it doesn't surprise me either when we come back, because we've done it a few times. So we try to play 9 innings. We try to just live in the moment, play 9 innings, and then see what happens. And we got some very mature people like this guy. So it's fun to be part of.
All right, we'll turn it online. College Baseball Weekly, please go ahead.
Coach, how you?
Howdy.
I didn't get to talk to you in a while, but congrats on the regular season title. In that first inning, Coach, what do you have to say about your pitcher getting out of that, in that jam early and still keeping it, 1-1 most of the time?
He was composed, and when he threw the ball, both the first inning and the inning, he threw the bunt away. What was on my mind was damage control and Braylon, just like I mentioned with JT when I point over here in terms of maturity, Braylon's very mature. So it doesn't guarantee you anything, but I think that's what that's about, is we had a mature person, a grown up on the mound that can minimize damage. So he was able to minimize it in the first, and then he also minimized it when he threw the bunt away. I was very proud of him both innings. Errors are part of the game. That's what I went and told him. I said, hey, you throw the bunt away, who cares? Like that, you went for the aggressive play. I like the play, And I said, let's just bear down and get this hitter. If they get a run this inning, that's fine. And we're able to do that and minimize the damage. So mature people win, and we have some mature people.
And later on, you got the strikeout came, but then somebody steps up and gets that single to get that insurance run. How important do you think that was to get that 4-2, Coach?
Yeah, that was Norris. Yeah, it was important. Like JT said, Rob's pretty solid, but it helps everybody relax a little bit, I think, when you have the 2-run cushion. You can attack a little more. The solo home run doesn't beat you or tie you. So you can really just attack people at that point. To your point, yeah, for sure.
All right, Coach, good stuff, man. Congratulations. Thanks.
Yeah, nice to hear from you. Good to see you again.
Yep, you too, man.
Greg, go ahead.
Coach, Mason Lytle obviously had a couple big hits in this one and has been big for you all year as the Conference Player of the Year. What can you just say about his contribution today and through the season, what he means to this team?
Not enough. Not enough. He is fantastic. Yeah. Another great play in the field. The play against the wall. That's a double or a triple that he takes the runner off the board. He's fabulous. So I can't say enough about him.
Jay Briggs, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, Coach. Congratulations. You got victory number 43 with this one. Do you think that is enough to get you in the NCAA tournament?
I thought you might ask me that, Jerry. If we lost, I thought you might ask me that. I really did. I don't know is the answer. I don't care either, to be honest with you. Obviously, I want to play in the regional, but I don't control that. So I'm focused on the team and the opponent. And I don't mean that in any negative way at all. I just know kind of these questions are coming. A few years ago when we were making a run in 22 or whenever it was, at 22 or 23, when we got that RPI pretty solid, these same questions were coming, and they're hard to answer. I've seen the basketball coaches that give the spiels and politic, and it's not me. Like, we're going to play ball. And I'm happy to be part of this group, and I don't know is the answer. So, and I'm not going to worry about it, honestly. I'm going to prepare for Tulane and celebrate a little bit with the guys.
Anything else for Coach before we turn it over to James Tausig? Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Righty, James, 3 for 4, pair of RBIs, both of those coming in the big hit and the comeback in the 8th inning. So if you could just tell us about that at bat and about kind of the team sticking with it and coming back today.
Yeah, I got a lot of faith in our guys. I think we're a really tight-knit group. I've said that all year. And there's just a lot of perseverance, and there's no give up. Me and Mason kind of talked about it before, facing Hickson for that 4th time, what we've been seeing, and that we just wanted to go do something together, go try and string together a couple base hits, see if we could tie the game, go ahead. But yeah, Hickson had really good stuff all day. He'd been kind of keeping the ball down, keeping the ball into me. And so I was really just looking for a pitch out over the plate. And I got one. And, Coach Hallmark and Coach Aguado talked to us, don't control the result, control the pass. And I took my best pass and was able to get a good barrel on it and found the gap. So I was just really happy for the guys. Happy we get a win and a day off tomorrow.
Can you talk a little bit about Braylon and Rob, just kind of how those type of performances instill confidence in you as a hitter and give you the confidence to deliver a hit like that?
Shoot, I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on us. Going out there, 3rd inning we were only up, I think 1-0, and Braylon had struck out 9 guys through 3 innings. We all know Braylon and Rob have just awesome stuff. We had to face them all fall, and it wasn't a lot of fun. But yeah, we want to show up for them. We know we don't need that many runs. We just need a couple. We have those 2 guys going out. So luckily 4 was enough today for them too.
You mentioned the lack of playoff success in your time here. Just getting that first win kind of give you a little bit of relief. You got the win, and now you can focus on going forward.
Yeah, 100%. It's a big win, for some of the guys who've been here a long time, and we've been out, 0-2. So we're really happy about that. And we all love hanging out, so we get to be here for a couple extra days now. So we're really happy about that.
Jay Briggs, go ahead online.
James, congratulations. What's up on the fishing trip tomorrow? Where are y'all going?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. We're Braylon already went and got a new rod and reel, so we'll be ready to go probably tomorrow morning. Go find somewhere. My dad and brother are here, and we're gonna have some fun for sure before we bear down on Tulane in the afternoon.
You gonna go on the salt out on the salt water
Yeah,
somewhere?
that's the plan. That's the plan. We're gonna hopefully go get some saltwater fishing.
All right.
Greg online, go ahead.
James, your offense as a team has been so good all year. What is the mentality like in the dugout when it's the 8th inning and you guys only have one run? How are you guys kind of handling the moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think guys like Cade Sadler, Ty Tilson, Junior Maldonado just bringing a lot of juice, a lot of energy. I mean, spirits are still high. You know, I don't know if we had a free pass today as an offense. Hickson was just filling the zone up. It felt like all day. But we know we can hit. We know the hits were going to probably start falling, start coming. But there's just a lot of trust and a lot of faith in the offense and the guys, and we just stay behind each other for 9 innings, and it just always seems to work itself out in the end. So that's all we can do.
All right. Anything else, James? Good.
Thank you. Thank you.